Pickleball continues to be a sport on the rise throughout the region, with new dedicated outdoor courts recently popping up in Grand Forks, Castlegar and now Cranbrook.
At Gyro Park, we changed out one of the 3 tennis courts and we were able to put in 4 new pickleball courts. So this is the new sport here in Cranbrook and we're really excited.
With $120,000 from the Columbia Basin Trust and $60,000 from the city, the project also includes new playground equipment.
We're doing our master plan for the next 10 years for leisure and sport in Cranbrook. Part of that process was to do a public survey, and coming out of the survey was identified clearly the need for pickleball.
Much of the demand comes from snowbirds like Pete Reynolds, who fell in love with the sport while in Arizona.
I think it's just the interaction, pretty well anybody can play it, pretty soon get addicted.
For Heather Peterson, a hip replacement 3 years ago limited her ability to play many of her favourite sports. In March, during a trip down south, it was pickleball that would get her back on the court.
I can't play tennis anymore, and this was a great alternative. Really important to keep moving, and I have a very competitive spirit, so pickleball is a great place to be competitive and get some exercise.
Prior to the upgrades, the only place to play pickleball in Cranbrook was at the Mount Baker tennis courts, using lines painted on the surface.
With the big tennis courts was a lot of area to cover, even just to retrieve the balls at Baker, so this is an awesome facility.
Since opening July 19th, visitors have come from all around to get a little court time.
We had a fella coming from Creston. We got people from Kimberley, Wassa, Wardner. I got a call from somebody from traveling. He's from Texas. Wanted to know when we played and when he could come and have a game. It won't be long before we need more courts. I've no doubt about that.
While the city has no immediate plans to add more courts here, Councillor Ron Popov says there are other locations being considered.
We do have another old tennis courts at Kinsman Park that's been closed because it's just needs for repurposing as well. Do we put in maybe more pickleball? Who knows? We haven't made those decisions at this point.
If you'd like to try your hand at the sport, there are beginner lessons every Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. at Gyro Park. Paddles and balls are available for rent at the Leisure Services counter at Western Financial Place. For Go in Cranbrook, I'm James Farnan.